Steph and I officially finished our run of Chilling Reign. We opened up an entire booster box. Steph's mom gave us 4 more packs, so we've opened 40 packs of Chilling Reign cards. And here I've got our top 10 pulls from Chilling Reign in order from 10 to 1. And these are in order from based on, you know, how pretty the card looks and for how interested I am in the Pokemon, and to a limited extent, gameplay ramifications for this card. So, I mean, I'm not a Pokemon TCG expert, so take all my opinions with a grain of salt. And I didn't get every single card. These are just the ones that I pulled. Number 9 on the list, going in the complete opposite direction, we've got a Volcanion V. Another V basic card, Heat Blast for 50. Lots of sparks flying around in the picture. And Dynamite Tackle, which does 100 damage, but if this Pokemon is damaged, it does an extra 150 damage for potentially 250 damage total. This one, I like the fact that it does hit harder, but you have to have some damage on it. And odds are, if you're pulling this out, you're going to get hit. Like, I think you're going to get maybe 1-2 hits max at 250 because of how hard everything else hits in the game. It's kind of hard to get it where you just like take 10 and then you can just go crazy. So it's a little bit of a situational card, IMO.
Yeah, it might be better with one of those tool cards that like decrease the amount of damage that you take, but I don't know if that would offset enough of it to actually make it that viable.
Yeah. There it is. Number 9. Number 8 on the list. This one is a fan favorite Pokemon, Celebi. And again, this one's in a V form. Slash back is basically Yanmega's U-turn, except it does 10 more damage. Hits for 60 off 2 energy and swaps with a benched Pokemon. I think the most interesting thing here is Leaflet Dance, which attaches any number of energy cards, grass energy, from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like. Now, energy acceleration, super important in this game. The problem is that you have to have the cards in your hand to make it happen. So this is probably not a card that's going to work very well at the beginning of the game, but somewhere in the middle to the end, this could be potentially devastating. Meg, any snap judgments on this card?
It's definitely my favorite one so far. I really like the way that the card looks, and it seems like a good support mon, so that's my favorite so far.
All right. Number 6. This is, it's kind of I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but this is not the prettiest Pokemon. Number 6, Galarian Slowking. This one, for 1 energy, discard your hand. It's concoction. If you do, draw 3 cards. The interesting move here is World of Ruin. For 2 energy, at the end of your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon will be knocked out. And yes, it doesn't matter if it's a VMax with 340 HP. The defending Pokemon, if they don't leave the active spot by the end of that turn, they will be instantly KO'd. Which seems really busted when you think about it, but you can just retreat. You can just use a switch, or you can just hit Slowking, and yeah, maybe you die too, but you'll get the 2 prize cards for knocking out Slowking in the process.
Still seems like a pain in the butt.
Oh, absolutely. So for gameplay reasons, this one a little higher on the list than the other ones thus far. Now we're getting into things that I've sleeved and top-loaded here. Number 5, Galleon Zapdos. This one, besides being a very cool-looking card, this one has an ability called Fighting Instinct. This Pokemon's attack costs less, regular energy less for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. So if you're against a Wallet Warrior who's got the full stack of Vs, you can cut down the energy cost to just 1 basic energy to hit for 170 damage. which is pretty intense, and it lets you discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon.
That's brutal.
Oh, it is. Seems like an incredibly powerful card to have, especially in high level play where everyone is using Vs and VMaxes.
Yeah.
And somehow that's still only number 5 on the list. It's one of the best cards. But number 4, we've got Full Art Liepard V. And this one's mostly here because it's the full art, and full arts are more rare than Vs. And from a gameplay perspective, I can't even read that text. When you put this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a Pokemon tool. That's kind of situational. Shadow Ripper. It does hit for 110, and you can make it disappear back into your deck. So this card would just disappear. All its damage would be gone. All the energy would be gone. It's a nice hit and run, but you do lose like 3 turns getting the energy back onto this thing.
It's a nice looking card, though.
Yeah, probably not nearly as functional as the Zapdos V, but it is rare, so that's why I put it there. Number 4, we've got Tornadus VMax. Now we're getting into VMax territory. This is the first VMax Steph and I ever pulled. Blasting Wind for 60, and Max Wind Spirit does 120 for 4 energy, and if there's a stadium card in play, it does 120 more damage. A little situational. You kind of have to build a deck with lots of stadiums to get the most out of Tornadus V, but it is a pretty card. It is a VMax, and it looks very cool.
I hate Tornadus. 0 out of 10.
Top 3, and this one is the secret rare that we got out of the box. This one is Agatha. Oh, look, I love the sparkle and the rainbow treatment on these rainbow cards. Move up to 3 damage counters from your active Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. Really, it's a decent ability and very annoying to deal with. Just like, hey, here's 30 damage, and then heal 30. You get to heal 30. And I put this one way up because it is a secret rare, but it's not my favorite trainer card. I wish it was maybe someone a little more waifu or husbando, but Agatha still cracks the top 3.
Poor Agatha, she's out here doing her best.
Top 2 cards. This one has been making some serious waves in competitive Pokemon. This actually won the Japan Championships recently. A deck built around Shadow Rider Calyrex V Max, 320 health, and the ability Underworld Door. Once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic Energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, you get to draw 2 cards. So it's a great way of attaching more energy and drawing more cards, and its attack is not bad either. 10 damage plus 30 more damage for each energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So if you've got a deck that lets you attach tools that let you attach multiple energy at once, this thing can also hit like a truck while also accelerating the amount of energy you've got on your Pokemon.
That seems a little bit broken.
And number 1. This one actually came from a booster pack that Steph's mom gave us. It's the Rainbow Rare version of Shadow Rider Calyrex VMax. Exact same thing, but more pretty.